Old man Woody likes the crooked cock.
Yeah, deep dives, almost, I was going to say documentary, but yeah, deep dive is better. And he has been talking and following the coronavirus super closely and like retweeting every big thing about it.
Okay.
And it really is spreading a lot faster and a lot farther than we thought. Like people are dying in Iran now. Like it's getting fucking everywhere. I really think this is not like SARS. Like this is much more communicable. It's getting around faster. I really think this could kill a lot of people. And I have, in my opinion, thus far has been, fucking bullshit, overblown. But, and maybe I'm being an idiot right now, but it seems like this could kill quite a few people.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I know nothing. I know I'm coming from a complete place of guessing. But is now the time to buy stocks? Right? It just had the biggest, the worst week in the history of the stock market or something like that. All right, here it is. February 27th. I thought it might have been the day. We'll see if I was right or wrong.
Well, if coronavirus keeps going, it's going to keep going down, right? And so just bide your time and buy even lower, right? Or I don't know as much about stocks as you, and that's being very generous.
This is not a bet being made with any kind of intelligence or backing. It's
just investing heavily in ramen noodles and bottled water.
It dropped about 10%. Was it a 10% drop? Was it worthy of that? Was it 10% high in the first place? I don't know.
My face mask stocks through the roof. I'm making so much money.
I was just reading about a stock that went through the roof, but the company's been out of business for years. It's like a coronavirus play. Oh, it's off the front page.
That's another one of my good ones. I invested in Chinese black hair dye. That's doing well.
Why Chinese black hair dye?
Because they all have black hair, and when it starts to go gray, you only have one brand to pick, right?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, Jesus, because they're all going to be out of business.
See, there you go.
It's off my Market Watch page, but yeah, there's I guess a company that used to make something beneficial. Maybe they made face masks. I don't know. And the stock has been one of the biggest gainers, but they're out of business. I think it's hilarious.
Rats.
Let me.
go ahead.
I was going to say, let me do the smart mouth thing.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone hates talking to someone with bad breath, that humid, awful smell. It keeps you from focusing on anything other than finding an excuse to leave. Now just think of all the times that you were the gross, smelly one and the other person was thinking about trying to get away. You probably can't. And that's because we rarely have a good read on our own bad breath odor. In other words, you could be walking around with trash mouth, not realize you're grossing everyone out. That's why Smart Mouth was invented. Smart Mouth's clinically proven 2-liquid formula. It combines to instantly eliminate bad breath and prevent bad breath from returning all day. Rinse once in the morning for all day clean breath and once more before bed. So you never even have the morning breath. Whether it's the boardroom or the bedroom, having confidence in your breath spells success. Go to smartmouth.com/PKA now for a free coupon. You can find Smart Mouth products in the oral health aisles at Walgreens, CVS, Target, Rite Aid, Amazon, Walmart, or wherever you shop. Once again, smartmouth.com/PKA.
Check them out.
I want to talk about the. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, you go, Kyle. That sounds more important.
I was just going to talk about what I wanted to talk about whenever Taylor got back. And he's back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Taylor. Wait till he puts one of his ears on. Taylor.
What's up?
You're all caught up with The Outsider.
Oh, I am. That show's dope. I'm really, really enjoying it.
That show is fucking good, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how many more episodes there are. I can't tell if there's 2 more episodes or 5 more episodes.
Was this episode 8?
I think so, yeah.
I was assuming we were only getting 2 more, going to 10, like standard miniseries length.
Maybe so, yeah. Maybe there's 12. Maybe they're going to do a whole nother season. This show is fucking awesome. It's on HBO. It's excellent. The Outsider. It's a Stephen King adaptation. Fuck. I loved the last episode so much. Like when the cops show up there at the end.
Yeah.
By the way, anybody who's listening who's not caught up on Outsider, give us 3 minutes. Look down on the timeline. It'll be prepared for you so that you know that the Outsider spoilers have ended.
Mm-hmm.
It was so cool that they went to that guy's house and we're going to give this guy an alibi because we know what's coming. And then the fucking cops show up and they're got a video of the guy committing the crime. And they're like, well, I'm Sheriff Davies and this is GBI Agent Mickelson. And we're with him all day and all night. And it's just yes, finally some justice. This thing's fucking cornered. That was great. I loved that moment.
Yeah, you're right. I liked that. But something that's not specific to this episode, but those like boils they get on the back of their neck,
Mm-hmm.
real fucking gross. Like
Super
it's
gross.
not an over the top style like Night of the Living Dead or what. I'm trying to remember one where they were like the zombies are so fucking gross that it's like, okay, this is almost turning me off because
It's like
there's
you
no
fell
way the
asleep.
human body can look like that. But
It's like you
this,
fell asleep in a window, but only one thing from the blind was open. Only one of the little, and it just shot a beam of rectangular light on the back of your
Yeah.
neck all day and blistered you up real
it's
bad.
disgusting, but it's a
Yeah.
believable kind of disgusting where it's like, oh, that looks like it could actually happen. Gross. Whereas like the eyeballs hanging out and the jaw and the boo, it's kind of like, okay, it's a little contrived. That's a little lowbrow for me.
When he's in that fucking cave with the
that shit's
monster, and it's just like, and it's like ripping flesh out of those deers or whatever the fuck it's eating back there, and he's just kind of sitting there like,
Yeah.
He eats that first guy, and he's like, I'm hungry. He's like, but you just ate. He was full of cancer. Well, I guess he don't have to worry about that no more.
Yeah.
It's like, holy shit, this is a good fucking show.
You want to know
I
how many
really-
episodes there's going to be?
That's what we were discussing.
Is
We
it
don't
10?
know.
I do.
Maybe 2 more, maybe 4 more. You never know. I might
How
guess.
many?
would
No,
be 2 more.
Woody knows. Yeah.
You want to know?
Yeah,
10.
2 more.
So we're right at the end here. They got to
Getting
wrap
there.
some shit up. That black girl who plays the autistic character, she's
Yeah.
real fucking good. I like her as that role. She has me convinced that she's autistic.
I think she might be.
If she is, that would be so funny. It's like, all right, well, you're here for your tryout. Name your favorite prime numbers. That's just like-
1, 3, 7. Like, whoa, calm down.
or she like starts high, like 2,111. Like something like that. It's like, perfect. Yeah, great. I don't know if that's a prime number.
I'm not checking. I want to know, but I'm not going to.
I figured if I ended it in 11, I'd have a decent
I
chance.
like your odds, right?
It was
You
a
know,
good joke.
You're good.
sometimes
That was
7
clever.
goes into shit like that, but you don't know.
No.
Yeah, sometimes 7, you bastard. Ruining my bit. But yeah, that show's really tight. I'm pretty disappointed that it's just, well, I'm both, every time there's like a miniseries versus show, I'm both disappointed and relieved because miniseries are inevitably better because they go into it with like a regular story structure and they start it, they have lots of time to parse it out and they finish.
Mhm.
Whereas shows, you get shit like Mad Men or Walking Dead. That's a good example. I'm trying to think of shows that were really, really fucking strong off the start. And by the end or the last couple seasons, you're like, what the fuck am I even
Game
watching?
of Thrones. How did you not
Game of
say that
Thrones?
one?
You're $1,000,000% right. Yeah.
That's a different symptom to that cancer.
Yeah, that was shitty. Were they directors, producers? What were Benny DB Weiss and Benny Hoff or something?
They
D&D,
were the producers, but they also directed a couple episodes. They were the show runners. I think would be the best way to describe them.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
Mhm.
Fuck them in the ass.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you guys can DP them in the ass together.
Good thinking.
I'm down for a fisting with those two.
I believe
You know what?
two might
I
do
just
this
like them so
someday.
much. I'll help you TP.
You
'em.
coming in?
Her mouth is unoccupied.
Oh no, we're all going in the same hole.
Adriana Chechik style, baby.
How do you fit 3 waists near the same hole? That's the challenge.
3 what's in
Yeah.
the same hole?
Waists, right?
A
Like
triple penetration. Like
I
what
feel
is
like-
the angle of the bodies.
From what I remember, she was on her back like she would be getting fucked missionary, and the 3 guys were, I think one of them might have been underneath her as a reverse cowgirl thing, and then 2 guys on either side, missionary, standing up.
You got to have a lot of dick to make.
you
that
know what
happen.
you need that would
Tremendous
help
dick.
with this?
There's a lot of core strength.
A double amputee. Like if she had no legs, this could
Mm.
She
help
can't get
out.
away. Then I love it.
Helpful.
No, not her.
I don't want to do this anymore. Well, fucking hit the bricks. Oh wait.
You need all 3 of the guys to be double amputees up to basically the groin area, and then you arrange them like a little triangle, and then you
Mhm.
squeeze all their penises together, and then she could squat on that.
Maybe some trapeze elements. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know how much that would
Anyway.
help. That kind of complicates it, if anything.
I like it. One of them swings in.
Swing.
like-
I want to swing in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been watching that, and I've been watching Curb Your Enthusiasm. Those are my shows right now. I've been watching a shitload of Curb Your Enthusiasm. I'm introducing someone to it who's never seen it before. So I just I picked up somewhere around, I think, the beginning of season 6. Good place to pick up. A lot of stuff happens.
I just started on season 2 because I'd watched the first season. I loved it, and I wasn't interested. Something about it's a scripted show, but it's improvised, so you lose the really good dialogue. So it just seemed a little sloppy to me.
Yep.
I know that's blasphemy. I know I'm retarded for not liking Curb Your Enthusiasm.
I haven't watched that much
it gets better as it goes. There are some early episodes that are real fucking classics, but the most recent seasons, I feel like the man is 73 years old, but I feel like this current season is fucking amazing. It's so funny, and it's like Seinfeld, how multiple like storylines are intersecting in the middle to create this like funny bomb. It's a lot of ridiculous funny shit.
Yeah, I've been watching my roommates watch some of the later seasons. There's a guy with post-traumatic stress disorder who gets taken to a Civil War reenactment.
Yes!
Situations like that, that's the joke. You don't need clever dialogue.
He's fucking crawling with a musket. He loses it. Larry's like, he's got PTSD. You send a guy with PTSD to a war reenactment? What are you thinking? I watched season 6 is a good place to pick up because that's when a lot of things change. Like there just had been a hurricane. So Larry's wife convinces him to bring a family in to live with them, a victim of the hurricane who's lost their home. And they're the Blacks. Their last name is the Blacks. And they are black.
That's
and it's Vivica A. Fox, her Auntie Ray or something like that, 2 fucking kids, and cousin Leon. And Leon's like super ghetto. And like at the end of season 6, they all fucking leave. They're gone. But Leon stays. And he becomes Larry's black friend. And it's great. Larry goes to the doctor, and this skinhead is like, the fuck you looking at, Jew boy? Fucking faggot. And Larry's like, oh. And the slinks, he just walks out. And he gets home, and he tells Leon, his black friend, he's like, I was at the doctor, and this skinhead said, what the fuck you looking at, Jew boy? Fucking faggot. And Leon's like, oh yeah? What'd you do, Larry? What'd you do about that? I kind of slunk out. No. You punked out, Larry. You gotta get in that ass. You gotta jump in that ass. Fucking spray paint your name on the wall. Throw some fucking gum on the floor. You get in that ass when it happens. Like that. You get in that ass. So of course Larry goes back to the doctor. He sees the bald guy coming out of the waiting room, and he immediately like puffs up his chest. He's like, I'm gonna do this. He's like, hey, you fucking bald fuck. What do you think now? And you fucking skinhead. And the nurse goes, he's not a skinhead. He has cancer. It's a completely different bald man. He's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And the bald man walks out in the hall, and Larry's sitting there thinking, Leon's also in the hall though. And he's like, you been fucking with Larry? You piece of shit. And he's like, no, Leon, no. And it's like, and it's just like every episode's like that, where it's just like it all comes full circle, and just Larry's.
I don't like whitefish. Can I have a different sandwich? Can I trade?
Yeah, that's a great episode. That's a very good episode. Like a lot of really, as the show goes on, it's getting better and better and better. Like his manager Jeff Green.
Yeah.
Looks suspiciously like Harvey Weinstein. So that's been a recurring thing this episode.
Jeff Garlin? Is that?
Yeah. People confuse him for Harvey Weinstein. They're like, you piece of shit. And he's like, what? And he's like, they said, no, this is my manager. This is Jeff. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I thought you were Harvey Weinstein.
I ended on that note. I love the wordplay.
That was the best shit I've ever heard.